Digital Dude. Blake, I think I sent titty bar tales in the subject line last night. I did see that.
Really?
Yeah, let's check that out here. Where is it? I think I put it in my stories. Titty bar tales. One club in downtown. The strippers would get quarters thrown on stage, primarily single moms, complete with huge gristle clits.
Gristle clit.
I need a minute after that.
I got to write that down.
Gristle clits.
Wow, that is brutal.
Yeah, okay. And C-section scars, even a hermaphrodite, which they headlined as a feature. Gross. I knew a dude that worked there that blew his arm off playing around with homemade explosives and burned his house down. Did he try to shoot Kyle Rittenhouse? Just asking. We had a Deja Vu franchise here. They fly the girls from clubs so they can say they have thousands of strippers. The Deja Vu franchise was also near the one gay bar that we have here, and one of the dancers' boyfriends went next door and was caught sucking a gay guy's cock.
Oh!
Actually, they were 69ing and had fingers in each other's butts.
They were 71ing.
Yeah, that's a 71.
It's a 71.
And all that stuff going on, she ended up biting his ear off. Related to Mike Tyson. And ran out screaming. I thought guys' tempers were bad, but it's nothing compared to women's. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, oh my
It makes guys seem like gentle creatures. You ask any of the security personnel who worked on Jerry Springer, because they asked him, like, who has the worst fights, the men or the women? He said, hands down, the women. Because they'll just grab on the hair and they never let go. Just like the herpes they gave you.
Yeah.
What?
That's insane.
Wow. There was always fresh meat there. There was some beautiful women from Russia who worked there that would travel around, as well as one of them who had STDs.
Mm-hmm.
And she pissed in a friend's eye.
What? Say that again.
What? She pissed in a friend's eye.
Oh my God, this is a tragedy.
It became swollen and badly infected with pus drainage.
Yes, it's called. It happens, man.
He almost lost his eye.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at him, but
it cleared up after 2 rounds of antibiotics.
Uh-huh.
Wow, those are the only eggs cooking.
No. Listen, that I've seen that happen to dudes that go to the strip club in the Army.
Getting pissed on?
No, they fondle whatever's going on, and they decide, like, they're doing their thing, and they rub their eye, and they get like conjunctivitis. And like literally, we had our Doc Neiman. He was treating these 3 dudes. And he's like, well, you all seem to have shit in your eyes. What you guys do over the weekend? And one of them's like, yeah, we hung out at the strip club.
I decided to finger the stripper's butthole and then wipe a tear because the experience was so beautiful.
I was standing there when he filled out the sick call slip. He's like, all right, we're sitting in Madigan, VD of the eyes. Oh my God. Because every time you send somebody on sick call for VD, your chain of command gets, alerted. And those 3 guys come back from sick call about 11 o'clock. They go and talk to the commander. The commander's like, so could you please explain to me how y'all got gonorrhea of the eye?
Hey,
literally, I'm standing out in the hallway and I'm like, 12-mile road march.
No shit.
The commander's like, damn right.
They say hindsight is 20/20. I'm not sure if that applies to VD of the eye socket.
That is serious business, man.
And wow. Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
There is more.
Listen, when I tell you about the burning ring of fire, it's exactly what I fucking mean. All right, keep going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the story.
It's all good. It's the kind of story that people kind of need interruptions for.
This is just terrible.
You explain that to you going to work the next day. She pissed in my eye.
I would
know why it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
I would never cop to that.
Wow. I lived in a southwest area of the city where the money is with a former owner of a radio station here, and he had been married about 10 times. He was married to one lady for like 4 days because he treated them like shit. He always made them sign prenups, which held up in court because he also had a good attorney. The reason I bring this up is later his stepdaughter, Mona, of course, ended up working at and getting married to the strip club owner here in the city that owns 3 clubs. She ended up divorcing him and getting 2 of the clubs for herself. She
Yeah.
was a bottle girl, but never danced.
Of
Yeah,
course.
you know of.
No,
She
listen.
was a sister to me, and we slept together occasionally. Oh, I hope you wrapped that shit, bro.
Dude.
The guy that owned the strip clubs got pissed about that and withheld checks from me. Well, you're boinking his woman. So
Yeah. What do you expect?
napkins do ensue. But I had about 8 guys jump him and beat his ass and take his money, around 8 grand. So I got my money back and I was able to pay them and got an extra 5 grand. Karma's a bitch, as they say. Wow.
Yeah, that's not the preferred method, but I understand the motivation. I do.
I said before the owner would do daily smell checks of the girls' pussies to make sure they were clean and not stinky.
Ah! Oh!
And if they were,
No, hang on.
he would make them shower. He would even scrub their cracks and crevasses many times.
Ah!
He would try to keep them too. I heard he had a 4-inch little dick from the girls, and he was also quick, like he would blow it in about 2 minutes. If any other girls pissed me off, I would play country music, rap, or something that they hated and make them dance to it unless they treated me right, either giving me head or banging them, which I did bang quite a few of them. Luckily, I never got STDs of any kind. I routinely checked about every week just to be sure. Some of the girls were fucking hot. We had quite a few of them that had titty implants, and they were BBLs even back in the day. At that black strip club, some of the black guys are just nasty. I mean, they'll fuck just about anything.
No, they will. They will.
If I'm coming off as awkward reading some of this, it's because there's almost no punctuation. I wouldn't even let my dog fuck those girls. It's just nasty.
Damn, this is a savage story.
It's very savage. When I drove a semi, I had a run up to Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, and walked across the bridge to Canada, and that's when the exchange rate was really good between the U.S. and Canadian money. And for $200 US, I had a nice dinner, drinks, hotel for the weekend, and bought some magazines because a friend of mine had bet me $500 at the story I told him about the girls having stickers in the magazines over the naughty bits, nipples, and pussies that you had to peel them off to see them. Needless to say, I got my $500 back. I don't know if they still do that or not, but this is back a while ago in 2004, and I believe the age for drinking alcohol out there is an 18, 19, depending on the province. Usually
it's 19.
Yeah.
19. And you can actually get the full nude review. I call it the ballet. We call it the ballet here in Michigan.
Yes. There were girls there as well as my girlfriend wasn't with me at the time, so I had a company for the evening with a couple girls that I picked up in the restaurant or at the bar, and I stayed up there for the weekend. We also had girls here that would turn psycho when they got drunk and do all kinds of fucked up shit, like let people run trains on them. We stayed after we closed one time. Several girls let guys line up on them, cooks, bouncers, everyone, and have an opportunity to hit it.
That's a more cock situation. That's how you catch some vada, you dummy.
Yeah. I was not going to be in that Eskimo Brothers entanglement, as Jada would say. Everybody ended up getting a bunch of STDs from that. Nasty.
We shocked.
Never, ever join the worm pile.
No.
Or ball of worms.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around the ball of worms. That's how you catch yourself some vada or the burning ring of fire, bro.
Balls of worms catch fish. And most of them are carp. You throw them back.
Oh, my God. That's just crazy.
It just got worse and worse. One girl even thought I was her ex-boyfriend at the time and gave me hell and tried to grab a couple of guys to beat me up. But I had my gun with me, luckily, and dismissed that shit pretty quick. Saw a lot of guys come in there and blow thousands of dollars and ended up leaving with blue balls because there was touching going on.
Mm-hmm.
One guy was a 3-minute dude and had cum stains on the front of his pants as she grinded on him, and his pants were soaked from her juice. Ah, God.
This is getting bad.
She was hot for him for some reason. I don't know why. She was intoxicated, though. As Pop says, many shots have cut my balls.
Mm.
She ended up breaking his glasses with her monster tits, so the dude could not see, and we had to drive him home while we left his car there and would come back and get it the next day.
I've actually seen that's happened before when I was there.
That's funny. I even saw girls that I went to school with working at the Tiddy Palace. Probably not as juicy as you want. That's what I can remember. That was plenty juicy enough. That was
First of all, when you have all of those people lining up to hit that, that's a prime example of dick thinking.
Yeah.
Because you're not making rational decisions.
Amen to that.
Yeah, that's why you're going to catch yourself some vada.
Very much going to get the vada.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.